Good morning, everyone. I hope this video finds you happy, healthy, and safe. Today we're going to be talking more about MyPlate. You already watched an introduction video to MyPlate, and today we're going to be kind of diving a little bit into the government website that helps you along with MyPlate. So before we talk about this website and what you're going to be doing for the next 2 days in this website, I want to talk a little bit about where MyPlate came from. So I'm going to hop over here. So when I was a little kid, way long ago, this was the food pyramid that was introduced to us. And you will see that it has different steps for different food groups. It has all of your grains, veggies, fruits, proteins, and meats, and fats, oils, or sugars. And the idea behind this was that it wanted to tell you where you should be getting most of your servings and making that portion of the pyramid larger, making the fats, oils, and sugars the smallest amount. So they're trying to explain to you you should eat the least amount of this. Well, what ended up happening was if you look at this, you will see that grains is the largest. Well, then people started eating a lot of grains, and their suggestion is whole grain. But not everybody eats whole grains or oats or quinoa, brown rice, things like that, which are healthy grains. They were eating processed grains. And so there was a lot of weight gain that happened from that. And we now know that we should not be eating, the majority of our food should not be grains at this point. The majority of our food should really be fruits and veggies because they pack the most nutrition and then protein as well. So this got kind of confusing, and people looked at it and analyzed it and said, well, that's not a very clear picture of how we should be eating in a healthy manner. So they then changed the food pyramid to this guy, which I'm guessing that you guys had in elementary school, but I'm not totally positive. I'm assuming as such, but I'm not positive. So it was then, the pyramid then went from that horizontal lines to vertical lines. And it kind of had portions of each thing that you should be having. Grains is still large, and then vegetables and fruits. And then fats and oils is a very skinny little line here. Let me change my color because it's hard to see. I'm going to go with hot pink. Is a very skinny line. And then they have dairy has now come in. There wasn't really a dairy section before. And then meats and fish and eggs for protein. This was your protein section. They also incorporated a guy running up the stairs to show that along with this eating, you should also be exercising. And they introduced that out as well for how you should be living your life and staying healthy. This also got very confusing where it doesn't really show you portion sizes. Yes, it tells you ounces and cups of what you should be eating, but on a regular basis, people don't measure out their food and take the time to do that. So they felt the USDA felt that this was also slightly confusing. So then in came, with the help of Michelle Obama, in came choosmyplate.gov. And they made it very simple and showed you a standard dinner plate and then sectioned it off by how much you should be having, with the largest portion being vegetables, being the largest portion of MyPlate. So this gave people a visual. Okay, so I should have that much grain, that much protein, that much vegetables, fruits, and then dairy was also kept, was still introduced. Now, the one thing you won't see in here is oils and sugars and sweets. There is one version of MyPlate that puts like a little oil dropper thing here that shows you how much oil you should be having. But they really wanted to focus on the vegetables, fruits, grains, and proteins with the understanding that you would use oils and fats sparingly and sugar sparingly. And by not having it in the picture at all, it it kind of tricks your brain in that I shouldn't have it. I should be sticking to what is on this plate, and oils and fats is not on the plate. So we're going to jump over. You're all going to be doing this today, and I wanted to give you a visual. You're going to go to choosemyplate.gov through whichever browser you like to use, and it's going to show up like this. This is funded by the USDA and the government, and it will show you all the different food groups that you should be eating from. And as we scroll down, you can get a MyPlate app if you would like, but we're going to scroll down. And when you scroll down a little bit, they have different MyPlate tips. You can get all different kinds of recipes and things on here. Healthy eating. They have different tips and stuff like that. But you're going to, for today's lesson, you're going to jump to Get MyPlate Plan. And you're going to click on the Learn More. When you click on the MyPlate Plan, this page will pop up, and it'll look like this. And you're going to scroll down to your Get MyPlate Plan and hit Start. Once you hit Start, you're going to enter your age. And it does kind of scroll over, so, if you enter your age, you might not see the 1. You're going to enter male or female, since I'm neither. And then you're going to enter your weight and your height. And then how much physical activity you do on a daily basis. So 30 minutes a day, which is moderate, 30 to 60 minutes a day of moderate activity, or more than 60 minutes a day of activity. And then once you click on that, you're going to pick Calculate My Food Plan. And what's going to come up is it's going to tell you approximately how many calories you should have a day to maintain your weight. This is not for weight loss or weight gain, to maintain your weight. Now, I am not an advocate of calorie counting, especially at your age. You need to be more aware of what you're putting in your body, not the calories, because 100 calories of sugar is the same as 100 calories that you would get from a piece of fish, but the nutrition in the fish is way more beneficial to your body. The 100 calories of fish is way more beneficial to your body than 100 calories of sugar, which is typically just processed through, and it is not healthy for you. So I am not one that likes to count calories, because calories are calories. It doesn't show the nutritional value within things. So I just have to get that out there. So when you see this, you'll see 2,200 calories per day to maintain my weight. You can then click on that 2,200 calories, or however many calories you get, and it's going to bring you to this page, and you are going to get a plan, My Personal Plan. In that personal plan, it is going to give you how much fruits you should have a day, how many cups of vegetables you should have a day, grains, protein, and dairy. It then also gives you examples. So 1 cup of raw, frozen, or cooked canned fruit is equivalent to 1 cup, where a 1/2 cup of dried fruit is equivalent to 1 cup. And this can help you. This is a guideline to help you kind of see how much you're eating each day. I would like for all of you to do this and then take a screenshot of this and drop it in the assignment box that is available for you for this. Okay, if you have any questions or concerns, or are having trouble finding the website or what you're supposed to click on, please message me. And that is it. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and I will be talking to you soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.